All right, next we're going to talk about teams, collaboration, working together. We are going to have another session on this when it comes to commission disbursement and those types of things for assistants and agents and all that kind of stuff. But we're gonna hold off on that piece for now. Okay. What I want to talk to you about is more just SkySlope features, feature specific. Okay. So we're going to go back to our home page, and we're going to go to Manage Transactions. Remember, Manage Transactions is where your transactions pending, canceled, pending approval, and closed but not archived are going to live. Okay, so you've got these three different areas. And we're going to look at a pending transaction in this example. Okay, we've got our transaction tab, right, with all the information. Now, you'll notice that we've got a co-agent on this file, okay? Now, I want to clear up some confusion, because there can be a potential issue that I've seen folks run into here before, okay? And I actually think I heard of it happening a few times over at your all's way, okay? So I can add co-agents to the file. Now, keep in mind, when you're initially doing this, this has nothing to do with the commission. It just has to do with, I want other people on my team, or my assistant that's creating it for me wants me as the agent to be able to see the file so they can add me, okay? What you're seeing here when we click on this little drop down is actually people who have been added to the file, okay? So these folks are added to the file. I'm not searching anything. If I start typing here and it says no results found, that's because it's only searching people who have been added to the file. Now, if I want to add a new person, I'm actually going to come here and click add, okay? And when you click add, it allows you to create a search, okay? So I can start typing, and you'll see it's pulling up agents from my office or assistants elsewhere, okay? Now, when I click on that, it's gonna add it, okay? Now, you can add up to 5 co-agents, so you can have 6 people on a file, yourself and 5 others, all right? And so in this case, we've added a couple. But I wanna show you an interesting thing in how this plays out, okay? So I'm actually going to, for now, we're going to remove all the co-agents, okay? And we'll say save. So you see now we look and there's no one here. That's great. Whenever you make a change, please remember that you've got to click next here, because if you don't, it's not going to make that change. So if you go through the top tabs, it's not going to save. Okay, so you always need to go through the next tab. Okay, and we're going to have it save and move forward here. Going to close this window. Okay, so now we're moving to the contacts tab. Now, I'm not going to go through and fill all this out as of now. I think it's fairly self-explanatory. You can go through here, remember to save on each page, but we're going to click submit. Okay. All right, and that brings us to the commission tab. Now, this is why I wanted to remove that co-agent, because you'll see there's a bunch of stuff in here. Sale price, I can list the commission by percentage, dollar amount if I want, okay? Other information, if we're using TC fee and that type of thing, deposit amounts. The parts that I really want to talk to you about are, you can select referral details. So you can say this was a referral agent. Okay, this is going to work in the same way where you click add. Referral type, internal, external, referral amount, additional commission information. So maybe some of this as a team, we are donating to charity or towards repairs. We could note that here as a team. But you'll notice now, since there's only one person on the file, commission split is just my name, okay? Let me show you how this changes. So we're going to go back to our transaction. Say I got to the tab and I was like, oh shoot, I forgot to add Mary. Got to add Mary. I could come back to this transaction tab, click add, start typing. It'll pull up my co-agent. I'm going to click save. Okay, and remember, very important, click next. And it'll take a minute to retransmit all this information, and that's okay. We want to make sure it's right. So as it saves this information, basically what it's doing is it's prepping everything for changes to the contacts tab if needed, and it's changing, like we saw in the commission chat tab, it's changing some of the fields there so that we can split the commission properly, okay? There we go. So if we need to make changes to the contacts, we now can. I'm just gonna go ahead and click submit for now. And this will take us to the commission tab. Great. So you'll notice a lot of the fields are the same. We could still say this was 3%, right? List deductions if those apply. And if there's referrals, but now, here we go, the commission split, okay? So this allows you to detail commission split. Now you can't change the names here because there's all the co-agents on the file, but you could say, I'm getting 2%, Joey's getting 1. I did more. Whatever it happens to be. So this allows you to detail that, okay?